the day after the rapture of original movie creation by David Evans.
Well, I just wanted to come on to tell the world thank you. You know, some of the moments that I look back and see where our television network has come from ground zero in the last 5 years. PIC TV network has grown, and now we are at 1 million viewers on our social media platforms. All our hard work paid off. So many of you have been watching our shows and programs for PIC TV Network, and we have accomplished the goal of 1 million views. And it's because of wonderful people like you who've been rocking with us for the last 5 years. Our friends in Brazil, France, Colombia, Mexico, Panama, Paris, Peru, Argentina, Egypt, Daniel, Ireland, South Africa to see it. Our manager there, United Kingdom, Australia, Teresa, Belgium, United States, all the fans, you. PIC TV Network, we reached the goal, and we're exceeding that goal and growing together with new shows, new programs. And I'm proud to be the president of PIC TV Network. Our network, again, have grown so much. And we just got word this week that we had 1 million views, 1 million views on our social media platforms. So I want to say thank you. We started out, oh, wow, in the year 2000 when my sister Brenda passed away. And I never been in this industry before. I never went to school for this. I never been the president of an entertainment channel or inspirational channel or information channel. I had no knowledge of how this world works on the other side of the screen where you are. But God taught me. He brought me. He kept me. He never left me. The closest I had to it was when I was a review tech at DC TV, and that was back in the early 90s. I was working at DC TV, and I would review tapes for audio, for video, and I would pass that tape. And if it passed the test, it would be aired on television. If I put an X, it wouldn't air. If I put a check, it passed the test. But I never knew from that moment, God was watching me in that room for 8 hours. And I'm going to thank Kern from DC TV for giving me a shot back in that day. And look where I am at today because of that one opportunity that I had to do something and faithfully doing it. I'm now the president of PIC TV Network. We do TV shows, commercials, short films. We do programs. Watch this.
Hello, my friend. My name is David Evans, president of PIC TV Network. Listen, I want you to come on the PIC TV Network to showcase your talent, showcase your products, or just be on one of our channels to feature you and what you do. PIC TV Network is on Roku, the #1 streaming device in the world. People are watching these products all over the world, and they can see you. PIC TV is the place to be. So I'm going to show you how to turn on the PIC TV Network on your Roku TV or the Roku stick right now. Watch this. So the first thing you want to do if you want to turn on the PIC TV Network on your Roku stick or Roku TV is to take your Roku stick, right? And you're going to push that home button on the right, okay? That home button that's on the right is going to show you how to turn on your home on all of your channels, right? It's going to take you right there. The next thing I want you to do is scroll down to the search bar. The search bar allows you to find out what's in your television, right? So what you're going to do is going to take that search bar and you're going to put in the word the, T, H, E. Then you're going to put a space in between right there. You're going to separate the words. You're going to put in PIC, P, I, C. Once you put in PIC, then you're going to put another space. Then you're going to put TV. And there it is. It's going to pop up right on your screen right there. Once you see that, all you're going to do is push OK 3 times right there in the middle. OK 1 time. What's going to happen is going to open that app. You're going to push OK the second time. It's going to open that app. And then next thing you know, you're going to see the PIC TV network pop up on your television. Open the guide. Don't worry about the channels or on demand. Open the guide. Push OK again. So the next thing you're going to see is channels come up. Free channels. You're going to see our sports channel.
Mayweather Pacquiao, May 2nd, live on pay-per-view.
You're going to see our music channels. You're going to see our Prime Live channel. You're going to see the PIC TV network, PIC TV network now live. You're going to see Gospel Life on the PIC TV network. You're going to see our on-demand channel on the PIC TV network, our PIC TV network home channel. You're going to see the PIC TV network fitness channel. You're going to see the brand new PIC TV Plus channel. All these channels are on your television already on the PIC TV network. Now, you're going to love it when you want to talk about selling your products or services. You're going to be on PIC TV network.
And that's how we started our shows and programs, PIC TV Network. And from programs like that, we kept growing and expanding our network and our shows and programs. Now we are happy to have our network to reach 1 million viewers. And it's because of people like you, the wonderful people who have been watching our shows and programs and supporting our shows and programs. We now have 1 million viewers. I can't say thank you enough. You know, a lot of people say, you know what? Yeah, that's it's many more. Yes, it is many more. But I'm gonna celebrate. Some people say the small wins, but it means a lot to us to have PIC TV Network in a position where we can come on this platform and say, now we have reached the goal of having 1 million viewers. And it's because of people like you on our social media platforms. So when you go to our Facebook, you go to our YouTube, don't forget to click and share the screen, tell people about our network, PIC TV Network, and let us know how you like it. Give us some love, comments. Our people on Instagram, hey, always love our Instagram audience. You guys are so special to us as we grow our TV shows and programs. And yeah, we hit 1 million views on our social media platforms. There's a lot of people I got to thank, man. One of the beautiful brothers I met twice, my man, 803 Fresh. Watch this.
803, man, the best one in the world, man. Hottest song in the world, man. We love you, man.
Thank you, bro.
Keep it up. Thank you. 803 Boots in the ground. That's him, y'all. Right there.
Now, we met at that time at the National Harbor in Washington, D.C. Fox 5 was doing a zip trip, and we were there and had a chance to see my brother, hug my brother. And then we ran into each other again. The second time, it was a great event at the Watergate, downtown Washington, D.C. a little later. And look what happened.
Put it on. It's my dude, Boots in the ground.
It's going about every fucking kid live in the building, man. Let me tell you something. Where we at right now? We in downtown DC, having a good time out here, celebrating all these beautiful women in the place. Shouts out to this brother himself for showing me so much love and support, man. I thank you guys. I love y'all. Whatever y'all do today, make sure that y'all doing great.
#1 song in America, y'all. Boots on the ground. Dr. Travel everywhere, dude.
Somebody else love me.
Everybody say you love, man.
I love it too.
Hey, you let me do the dance with you? What you do? You got to show me how to do it, though.
Oh, you don't know how to do it?
No, you got to show me. Put it on. It's my dude, Boots in the ground.
That was a special moment, and I can't say thank you enough, man, to 803 Fresh for that special moment. And one of the moments that I will never forget is wonderful people who, as our shows begin to grow and we begin to do more and more interviews, this was a special one for me, meeting Miss Kathy Hughes.
Love you so much.
Love you.
I came out of Cadoza High School back in the day.
Wow.
Native Washington told me. Kathy Hughes, the best of the best.
Oh, hold on. That leg.
Now, that's Miss Kathy Hughes. You know, she is Radio One. Oh man, a legend. You know, TV One. She is just one of the great persons of all times. Having to meet Kathy Hughes was along our journey for success and our road to 1 million. That was a special moment. I would say to anybody, when you do something, just be consistent, stay with it. I know how it is to do a show, do a program, and to have a small group of people to watch and support. And I now know how it is to have a program and then millions of people to come on. This was a special moment in my recording. 57 seconds that I will never forget.
And just to walk, just to see Taraji walk by and be like everyday people, man. Everyday people. We had a chance to interview her at Oxtail High School. And yeah, she's one of the best. Matter of fact, she's gonna walk by here in a minute. She may photobomb me. Can you imagine if Taraji come and just get into the to the video? The greatest person in the world. The greatest. The greatest. Love you. That's Taraji. Since you just moved right, I told you she was gonna come right by. And yeah, she just said thank you, man. That was just like a wonderful moment. Yeah, that's Taraji. No.
That was one of those moments that you got to look at it again. Because when my team looked at that video footage, they said, "Did you hear her say thank you, David?" That's Taraji P. Henson from Oxon Hill High School, from Maryland to Howard to the stars, one of the greatest stars who ever came out of the DMV. And to meet her at the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation, which she always honors her dad, was a special, surreal moment. Had a chance to see her the first time in an interview at Oxon Hill. And Michael from Pablo was there, and she had something big. Wanted to give a shout out to Dr. J, who was one of her special friends. He's a good brother. Tracy, who was her long life friend down through the years, growing up together. Tracy, Dr. J, and yeah, that was the first interview. And then when I saw her at the second interview at the National Harbor, was super amazing. Now let's watch this one more time and watch she says, "Thank you, David." And that blew me away. He said my name. This is Taraji. Watch this.
And just to walk, just to see Taraji walk by and be like everyday people, man. Everyday people. We had a chance to interview her at Oxtail High School. And yeah, She's one of the best. Matter of fact, she's gonna walk by here in a minute. She may photobomb me. Can you imagine if Taraji covered this get into the to the video? The greatest person in the world. The greatest. The greatest. The greatest. Love you. That's Taraji. Sis, you just moved right. I told you she was gonna come right by. And yeah, she just said thank you, man. That was just like a wonderful moment. Yeah, that's Taraji P. Henson. Now,
You never know when that moment's gonna come. All I do is record, and I go places, and I get footage and content for our network. Taraji made me feel so special, you know, because she said my name. She said, "Thank you, David." Y'all heard it. Beautiful, off the screen, loving, down to earth person. When she was at the Oxon Hill High School, no entourage, no fluff. She was hugging people, walking down the hall and loving on kids and people she haven't seen. Taraji would just hug them, no egos, just down to earth. And this was another special moment when she came to the National Harbor. I had a chance to meet some wonderful people she invited.
And just to see Taraji walk by and
her star power, her platform. Rap to you real quick. And what she means to the culture. I want to enjoy the luxury of like not knowing each other for real. I'm just proud of her for what she doing. Hold up.
How's everybody doing this morning?
we're good.
That was not as enthusiastic as they're going to want me. Alright. Wait, listen to the enthusiasm they did with me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Man, while they PIC TV Network, brother, talk to us about how the young people, man, who trying to figure life out. What would your advice be to them, you know, and putting the work in or, you know, just trying to figure life out?
I'm going to say patience.
Wow.
I think there's a lot of generational gaps. What's up, Matt? There's a lot of generational gaps with millennials and Gen Z and Gen Alpha because, you know, a lot of these guys, Zoomers, what they call them, like, they're not going to understand certain things the way we understood them. What millennials are in a place of, like, social media, internet actually came while we were in our formative years.
That's right.
And social media came at the beginning of our adult years.
Yeah.
So we know how to interact with real people and we know certain things can trigger us. There's going to be like a little epidemic probably at some point where the younger generation ain't going to really know how to like, they ain't going to know what's really bothering them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of like, if we don't really like focus on wellness amongst the youth as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hot topic right now, but like what's going to happen if something drastic happens with social media?
Right.
And like these people are living their lives. They don't have any friends. They don't have any people outside of the internet. Like how can we regulate the expectations in their mental health? You know? So, I would tell them the younger me or any younger person is just patience. Like, you guys are growing up in a unique time when we had COVID and you didn't have friends for years and, you know, you got to give yourself some grace and have some patience with it. You're not just going to wake up happy every morning.
Man, it's beautiful, man. How proud of you, Taraji, coming back to home to give this, man, do something like this?
For as long as I know T, I've just been like, when we going to do something back home?
Wow.
I love that. I love it though, because, you know, people ask me the same thing.
Yeah.
On a macro, this is macro. You know what I mean? People ask me when I'm gonna do something on a macro, and you know we're chipping away at it. But her star power, her platform, and what she means to the culture is just it's appropriate right now. And I think I'm just proud of her for what she's doing, and I'm just happy that she invited me.
I need it. Thank you, Wally.
That was a special moment, Wale. There at the Boss Lawrence Henson Foundation. I was just felt honored just to be there in the presence of so many wonderful people. And there was many, many more stars who came that Taraji invited. If you ever get a chance to come to the Boss Lawrence Henson Foundation, you won't want to stop coming because it's just that good. And I want to thank Taraji for never forgetting where she came from and honoring her dad. It means a lot. You know, I know how it is to lose my parents, my mother and my father passed away, and I always honor them in everything I do. As we go to the road of 1 million, we have grown our network to 1 million on social media. I want to thank all the wonderful people on YouTube who've been supporting us, watching our shows and programs, you know. And again, I always want to go back to where we came from and how we started. PIC TV Network is a network that started from ground zero. And I started this network when my sister Brenda passed away in the midst of COVID. And I said, you know what, I want to do something in honor of my sister. And I started PIC TV, you know, and I send my love and prayers out to all the wonderful people who lost loved ones in the midst of COVID. And again, when I did my first short film, it was called A Day with God. I just got over COVID, and I said, I want to do something I've never done before. And I said, Lord, if you save my life, and if you touch my body and heal me, I'm going to do something I've never done before. And that's when I got my camera with my phone. I went down to the National Harbor, and I shot my first short film. And it was like, I would never forget that moment, you know, even when I think about it even now, how we have 100 mini movies now, short films, mini movies that's dedicated to God. But the first one that I had, that was like, man, because I can look back and see where we come from. Let's see if we can get this up for you guys.
Welcome to another segment of 5 Minutes with God. You know, God is so good. When we think about Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday, it's a blessing just to see life. Hello, my friend. My name is David Evans. Thank you for this special time that you've given us. This is a 5-minute mini movie sponsored by the PIC TV Network. For the next 4 minutes, you're going to be inspired, motivated, encouraged. My name is David Evans, your host today. And today we're going to talk about... Hey, my friend, this is David Evans. Thank you for another presentation of A Day with God, where we show you the best in information, the best in motivation, the best encouragement right here. We take 5 minutes out of your time, just 5 minutes from this special movie presentation.
That's when we started shooting 5 Minutes with God. Then it turned into A Day with God. And now I look back and see we have 1 million people watching our shows and programs on social media. Roku has always been there because Roku has 100 million viewers, 100 million subscribers. That's the big platform. But to do it on Facebook, to do this on YouTube, to do this on social media platforms, it's because of you guys that we have grown. I want to give a shout out to Coco Jones, Donovan Mitchell. Guys, man, wonderful, wonderful couple. And just the footage from the reels that you have done have helped us so much. You know, we got over 400,000 views on one of the beautiful segments for Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell. They are just a dream couple. I think America's favorite new couple today. They did amazing job. And all the wonderful people who got married in the month of August. And a lot of love goes out to all of you guys. doing it. And I'm excited about the opportunity to see PIC TV Network, our network, grow. Man, we have grown, man. Our Black Friday would be our 6th anniversary, and we are moving up so fast. And the wonderful people who helped us to grow to where we are today, I want to say thank you. So many people who helped us. Be right back after this.
Here tonight on the red carpet of the biggest night in Washington, D.C. This is Pastor Macklin and First Lady Macklin. How proud are you of your son?
Wow, I am awesomely proud. I'm humbled at what God is doing in his life and how God is multiplying his talents. This is not only going to be big night, but this is going to go national. First Lady's going to say a whole lot more about my son.
Oh my goodness, I am so humbly proud of Brandon. I mean, this is his dream, and to be here to witness his dream, and to be here also to see all of the wonderful people and how they support Brandon is amazing. God is so great and wonderful, and I prayed with my son this morning, and I prayed that he would have a successful event, and guess what? It is successful.
When he's on PIC TV Network, we had an interview with him. He almost stopped preaching. He almost preached on my TV network.
Oh yeah, we saw it.
You got a great network.
And when you coming back again,
You do a tremendous job.
thank you, Pastor.
Pastor Macklin, my friend, he just celebrated his birthday on this week. Had a chance to be with him and his family Sunday at church. That was amazing. But when he said something special, I've been watching you. I watched you, and you have a great network. And when people say that, I don't take that for granted. I'm very humbly blessed. You know, when I meet people and we create TV shows and programs, it's so dear to me. And then when I go to California and this happens.
Wow, meeting Megan Good was one of the biggest days of my life. I was visiting Hollywood, California from Washington, D.C. for my 36th wedding anniversary, and Megan Good made me feel like a star. She won a special place in my heart, and I will always treasure the moment of meeting Megan Good. And she gave a shout out to my son, Stephen, on his birthday, to my son, Amos, in Washington, D.C., and to my wife. Megan is the best. She's the best in love and in blessing people and connecting with the fans. I'm a Megan Good fan forever because she made my life and blessed me. I prayed to meet a star while I was in Hollywood, and I met not only a star, but a special person on planet Earth. Thank you, Megan Good. Keep shining for God. Come on. Thank you. Megan.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Megan.
You're
And it's
welcome.
Steven's birthday, Steven Evans' birthday. You gonna give a shout out to Steve-O?
Happy birthday, Stephen Evans, but also Steve-O, you said.
Yes, Steve-O.
Happy birthday.
And you
God
got
bless
and
you.
Amos, you gotta get something to Amos in DC.
What's up, Amos in DC? God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, this is Megan.
And that moment right there let me know that something special was happening. It was like every time I go to California from DC, I ask God to meet stars, and boom, they appear. The last time I was there over the summer of 2026, my son, Steve-O, the producer, works with Coco Jones, Keisha Coles, Rihanna, and me and my wife was at the hotel in Pasadena. And I said, Lord, I want to meet a star before we leave and see a star. So I go outside and I see these trucks in Pasadena and lighting, audio, video, all these people come and gather around, block off the street, police there, security is there. And then they was shooting a segment for an Apple movie presentation on a TV program. And I said, who's going to be the star? And they said, Harrison Ford. I said, Harrison Ford from the Raiders of the Lost Ark? Harrison Ford from Air Force One? Yep, Harrison Ford. There he is right there. I had the chance to lay my eyes. You know, I went to get my camera on my phone. Boom. Shot some footage and watched them work. And nice man. Harrison Ford, nice down to earth. It's like God orders my steps, and I'm always in the right place at the right time to meet people. And that's what I do with PIC TV Network. And now we're on the road to 1 million views, and I'm honored. Well, we already crossed the road of 1 million views. I'm honored. So I just wanted to say thank you for those who've been watching our shows and programs, and also thank you to my wife, who stands with me 1,000,000%. She's a coach, she's a teacher, she's a book author. Yvette Evans, she is the lady, y'all.
Hello, everybody. This is David Evans, President of PIC TV Network. I'm here with my wife, Coach Yvette Evans. She's going to talk about Rise, her coaching services. And I know everybody in the whole world watching this presentation going to get something from Coach Yvette Evans. Coach Yvette Evans, talk about your coaching services. And don't forget to get the information because people want to sign up.
Yeah, so I am a certified life coach, and I have a coaching business called Rise with a Y, and it stands for Reach, Yearn, Soar, and Excel. And we help clients really tap into what I call self-awareness, where you're really getting to understand who you are and what you're looking for in life, and then self-affirmations, getting to a place where you can affirm yourself, know what you want, and go after that. And then the third angle of it is self-advocacy, where you advocate for yourself. You're getting to that stage where you don't wait for things to come to you, but you go after them. And so as part of the coaching, we help you do goal setting, accountability, really focus on what you want out of life, and help you move from one level to the next.
I love when you say certified coaches, because a lot of people say, I'm a coach, but I guess we can go into that on a session, being a certified coach versus not a certified coach. But tell people how they can get in touch with you to get your services and watch that.
Yeah, so you can reach me at www.risewithAyenterprise.com. That's our website. And then on Instagram, Coach Yvette Evans 22. And then on Facebook, Rise Enterprise.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, your coaching services. You've been my wife for 36 years. You know, got to give a shout out to Stephen. Happy birthday, Stephen and Amos. We love you so much, Mother Edwards, everybody, Edie, Lion, everybody. We're giving a lot of love out to everybody. Listen, Coach Yvette Evans, again, your coaching skills have come before because you've been certified in the government. Can you tell everybody the difference between being a certified coach versus not certified, and to be a part of the coaching aspect?
Well, you know, just like any other field, you know, you have to be trained.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people call themselves coaches and they've not attended any kind of training classes, taken any exam. But I am a part of the International Coaching Federation,
Wow.
which is the largest coaching federation in the world. And we have to attend training annually. Every 3 years, we have to be recertified and take an exam. And you have to pass the exam in order to receive your certification. And we have bylaws that we follow. So that's the difference between really just calling yourself a coach, because there are people out there who just say, you know, I'm a coach, I help people, you know, in certain areas of their life. But to be certified, you have to go through training and take an exam. It's like you going out and saying, I'm a doctor, but you've never gone to school to become a doctor. So that's what certification means.
Well, I want to say I'm so happy because you're a graduate of UVA, and we have college students here. One is from Liberty University. She's studying in TV,
social media.
Social media. And then this brother, who's 20 years old, he's on the camera. He is studying TV production. Both of these are college students. You're a graduate of UVA. Tell them how important it is to continue your education, and it will pay off.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think, you know, it's hard to get jobs these days, but it's even more difficult when you don't have an education.
Yeah.
And the education and degree set you apart from other people who are in the pipeline. And it doesn't matter necessarily what school you attend.
Yeah.
People think, oh, I got to go to the most expensive school. That's not the most important key. The key is going to school, getting a degree, getting good grades, and then applying your degree to the field that you're interested in going in. But definitely finish school, and then go after your goals. Know where you want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I coach around setting your goals and then working your way backwards. What will it take for you to get to that goal, and then setting that plan to get there? It's like, you take a trip and you have no destiny in mind. You're just going to be driving all over the place. So it's important to know where you're headed, and so you'll know how to get there on your way.
3 years. She graduated from UVA in 3 years, folks, and that's a lot. It took me a long time to get mine, but I'm proud of her. PIC TV Network, thank you for watching. www.watchpictv.com with my wife, Coach Yvette Evans, and all of you around the world. Get her services, and you will be blessed. Thank you.
That was a special moment in recording different places. We were at the Gaylord National Harbor. It was a big event taking place, and that was a special moment. On road to 1 million views on social media. This recording in different places and meeting people is my gift. Watch this.
Again, PIC TV is here. How do you just enjoy this beautiful thing? People are coming out and celebrating. And how do you think PIC TV Network coming?
Well, you know what? PIC TV Network, you are helping us to get the word out, because I know someone is going to hear about this information and come on out. And it takes, it's so hard to make sure that people are aware of everything. So I just want to really thank PIC TV Network for being here and spreading good things that are happening in our community.
Wow, so many vendors are here. Thank you once again.
Yeah, so welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Council Brooks, how you doing?
I'm doing
I'm a good friend of
wonderful.
Senator Muse, too.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, real good friend of mine.
Okay.
For the wonderful things you've done for the county. I'm a resident of PG all my for the last 25 years. So why is it important to have events like this?
Well, you know what? This is a really challenging time for Prince George's County. We're losing literally tens of thousands of jobs, and these are highly skilled, amazing, dedicated workers. And we want to do everything we can to take care of our own. Wow. That's what this is about. So not only here in Prince George's, but we're going to be moving all around the state of Maryland to make sure that we are doing what we can to put resources in place to offer jobs. We have health screenings happening right now. We have financial services that are being offered. But in this time of great difficulty, we're just going to bind together as a community. So I'm really grateful to this church for hosting today, but we're going to see more of this around the state, and we'll do everything we can to step up and to support the people of Maryland.
Wow. And what advice can you give to small business owners?
Well, you know what? For our small business owners, again, it's a challenging time as well. But we're going to do what we can to provide resources about how to get help. I think most of all, I say don't lose hope.
That's right.
This is a season. And I want to be able to repeat that word. This is a season.
Yeah.
We're going to make it beyond this season, and the things that we lose, we're going to work to recover.
Yeah. I see you a lot at the New Year's revival for Pastor John Jenkins.
Oh, yeah.
You're praising the Lord.
Oh, yeah. I'm always going to praise the Lord, and I'm going to work. Woo. Yeah. So we're going to work together, and we're going to make it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless.
All right.
The great moments that I have interviewing people, Senator also Brooks, and the people who are CEOs, and be able to be up in their presence. So Ms. Kathy Hughes, thank you. Taraji P. Henson, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Senator also Brooks, thank you. All the wonderful people that I had a chance to meet in this journey to roll to 1 million is amazing. And I'm honored, I'm humbly blessed. And I know that God has even more for us to do. And it's because of people like you on the other side of the screen that has helped us to be where we are today. And many, many more blessings. We're going to get ready to set down this segment, but I got some more information to share with you. Don't touch that dial.
Get ready to have your spirit uplifted. The PIC TV Network is launching our new original TV series episodes and our original movies that will supercharge your faith and creativity. To be a part of the new PIC TV Network TV series or our movie productions, reach out to us by email to the PIC TV Network at gmail.com. Dr. David Evans, President and Founder. We look to see you on the big screen.
The success story of the PIC TV network truly began with a heartbreaking moment, as Dr. David Evans lost his beloved sister Brenda in August 2020. Despite the pain of her passing, he was inspired to create a platform that would honor her legacy. Fast forward 4 years, and PIC TV has flourished beyond anyone's expectations. With TV commercials, original shows, short films, and movies, the network has captured the hearts of viewers worldwide. Dr. Evans's vision has attracted 24 talented business managers from across the globe, and PIC TV now boasts media coverage at major events, exclusive interviews with celebrities, and a strong presence on Roku TV and various social media platforms. As we celebrate the anniversary of this incredible journey, it's clear that Brenda's light continues to shine brightly from above, guiding PIC TV to even greater heights under the leadership of Dr. David Evans, the dedicated president and founder.
Hey friend, did you hear the fantastic, amazing news? Congratulations to the PIC TV Network and Dr. David Evans on their 5th anniversary.
It's amazing, to see where we come from ground zero to doing star interviews, to commercials, to TV shows, to programs. And one of the great blessings I had this year was to record, first of all, my first car show that I was just recording. I'm not a part of the car club. I was just recording April of this year. A lady who was 80 years old named Mustang Sally, she asked me to, I asked her, can I record the cars at the Staples parking lot near my house, that she had all these cars up there and Arby's parking lot. And when I recorded that, I edited, we put it together, and I sent it to her. And she said, I'm 80 years old. I don't know how to download no stuff on YouTube and watch it. I said, well, I'm coming over your house to show you. I went over to Mustang Sally's house, her and her husband there, 80 years old. They watched that video. And they were laughing and jumping around like it was their birthday and Christmas. And I walked away saying, well, I'm happy I did that. I went back again and recorded the next Tuesday. Went back again and recorded the next Tuesday. Then I said, you know what? Let me put this on PIC TV Network. And on YouTube, PIC TV Spotlight. And I named it the Clinton, Maryland Car Lover Show. And that show went from 100 views to 1,000 views to 5,000 views to 10,000 views to 17,000 views. Clinton, Maryland Car Lover Show. Now, if you want to watch it, go over to YouTube and put in PIC TV Spotlight, PIC TV Spotlight, Clinton, Maryland Car Lover Show. And that's when I knew something great was getting ready to take place. I did something for her, Mustang Sally, the 80-year-old lady, in April of this year. But the blessing exploded around June when more and more people started to watch. And it became one of the largest car lover shows in the state of Maryland. Yeah, the Clinton, Maryland Car Lover Show. It got so big that we had to rename it to Car Lover Show Unlimited. And want to thank all the wonderful car club people and fans, especially in the DMV. You know how we roll. But that show exploded. And then another blessing, man, is my son, Steve-O, the producer. You guys have seen him do things on television with some of the biggest events. from the NFL opening to the Super Bowl, working with Coco Jones, Keisha Coles, Rihanna. My son is one of the big persons in California who works with some of the biggest artists in the world. And I always pray for my son, and he always, does same things that just amazes me. One of the beautiful things that he told me he was getting ready to do with Coco Jones for the wedding, to get together to do the music for Coco Jones' wedding. And knowing that my son and Coco's real tight because they've been working together for the last almost 5 years or so. And he was honored to do that. And, I said, you know what, I got to push this. My brother, Big Sim, man, I love you, man. That's my brother for life. Y'all ever, man, that brother right there is my brother for life. I got to stop the show to say, I love you, Big Sim. It's my brother for life right there. And also, I want to say thank you for Ramona Rogers. I want to pause my show to say thank you, guys. I know you lost a loved one. I believe it's your dad, but he's still with us in another place. Rest in paradise. And I always take time out when I do shows. I'm not too big to go off the script. I'm not too big to say thank you and to realize that somebody taking time out to support me and watch me. So this is the way I do it. So anyway, that show helped us to prepare or the wedding, the Coco Jones and Donovan Mitchell footage that exploded over the internet. They literally exploded. And we were, because my son, Steve-O, the producer, was working with them on the front end. I knew when it first come out, I want to just push it. I want to push it and say, I'll congratulate them. And when we did that on my Facebook page and say thank you from the clips that they had, of course, the original clips came from them. And we just, just said thank you. Not knowing that it would explode on our social media platform to 400,000 views on one video segment. Another one, 300,000 views on one segment. 200,000 views on one segment. And then we said, you know what? Coco Jones, Donovan Mitchell got the hottest video out here, hottest media coverage out here. Thank you. And it began to explode on our Facebook page and YouTube page and Instagram page. And that was the part of our success for the 1 million views, the road to 1 million. And I'm so happy for those moments. And I look back and see how God has had his hand on PIC TV Network from the beginning. And those who just saw how it humbly began with my sister, Brenda, who passed away. That's the success story of PIC TV Network.
The success story of the PIC TV network truly began with a heartbreaking moment, as Dr. David Evans lost his beloved sister Brenda in August 2020. Despite the pain of her passing, he was inspired to create a platform that would honor her legacy. Fast forward 4 years, and PIC TV has flourished beyond anyone's expectations. With TV commercials, original shows, short films, and movies, the network has captured the hearts of viewers worldwide. Dr. Evans's vision has attracted 24 talented business managers from across the globe, and PIC TV now boasts media coverage at major events, exclusive interviews with celebrities, and a strong presence on Roku TV and various social media platforms. As we celebrate the anniversary of this incredible journey,
so that's how it happened from Brenda. A lot of people say, how did PIC TV Network start? How did you do it? It was from the death of my sister. Brenda, the nicest person on planet Earth. Brenda, my sister who I talked to the last Saturday in August 2020. Or the year 2020. And the next day she was gone. We had to have a gravesite funeral for my sister. I love my sister so much, Brenda. My sister was so strong. She had got hit by a car, flipped over, landed in a puddle of water on Georgia Avenue the first of the year of 2019. And she survived. She went to Washington Hospital Center, stayed in there for almost 7 or 8 months, learned how to walk again, learned how to move again. She went through rehab. She went home in the midst of COVID. And that Sunday morning, she went into the ambulance, and she was scheduled to go back to Washington Hospital Center, but because of COVID, they were full. They didn't have any more beds. So she went to Howard University Hospital, which is about maybe a 35, 40-minute ride from her house, and she passed away in the ambulance. That sudden death stopped my life for a minute. I couldn't do anything. I told my wife that morning when I heard the news from Angel saying, Uncle David, 7 o'clock in the morning, Uncle David, boom, Brenda died. I said, no, she didn't. I just talked to her yesterday. My sister was gone. My world stopped. So I started PIC TV Network, for those who are watching right now, because of my sister's legacy, and I wanted to do something to honor her, and nothing on planet Earth. Because remember, I didn't have no money. It's COVID. Everything is shut down. Remember, in the midst of COVID, people wasn't going to entertainment. Everybody was locked in. And I didn't have any money. I never went to school for this. I never had no knowledge for this. I didn't even pray for this. I didn't pray to be the president of PIC TV Network. I never asked God for this. I just wanted to do something and honor my sister's legacy. And I started with one channel idea that grew into 25 channels, that grew into 60 channels with no experience. That had to be God. I never went to acting classes. I never went to production settings. I never been in those settings with stars like that to learn how they do it. Went to school, set on sets, stage plays, movies, all of that, directing. Never. That wasn't a part of my vision. But God saw something bigger. And because I did this in honor of my sister, she's watching down. She got to be watching down from heaven. How else could I be where I am? And those who really know me and know where I come from, how could we have 100 short films on YouTube? Short films, not blockbusters, no out there on the big. But to me, in my inspiration, back to God, I'm good with that. And to meet all the stars that I met, Taraji B. Henson, Making Good, to meet people like Maxine Waters and have interviews with him. My good friend Bishop Noel Jones, when I go to California and have the red carpet, and to be in the settings, y'all seen my man 803 Fresh on here today, and to be in a place now where I have seen God bless our network. And I'm just blessed. If you see me, you can say that man is just blessed. And then people that started with me and helped me to get this, watch these managers. So as I pray, and God will put people around me and say, I want to help you. So I empowered people to be managers with me on PIC TV Network. Patty from New York, I always say thank you, who started with me. Now she has her own shows and programs. Michelle Cox, wow, I wouldn't be where I am without Michelle Cox from Atlanta, Georgia, who helped me to get my start. And now birthed off and have her own show that she's doing. And I'm like a proud pops to help them. And I look at people like Mel Veese, who started with me from Colorado. You see her selling her products and services and doing shows. She said, I'm not afraid anymore. Because I taught her. And I see people like Dr. Sheila McGrew from Alabama, who's one of my managers, now doing her shows and programs. And I'm looking back, Brother O from Chicago doing his shows and programs. Always a blessing. My blessing was to birth PIC TV Network to help others to get their start. And when you grow to that point where it's not about me, it's about blessing others. But the road to 1 million didn't happen by myself. It happened because other people were around me. And I'm so thankful for the people that God put around me to help me to be what I am. As we grow our shows and programs and continue to reach more people, you know, I'm always looking forward to what's next. What's next? And then my son Amos Evans, in Nashville, Tennessee. I can't say thank you enough to my blood, my son, who is a graduate of Carnegie Mellon University, one of the top 8 students in education, made it 1960 on the SAT. My son Amos Evans, he's a genius, one of the top reading and math students in the world. And now he lives in Nashville, Tennessee. He plays music. Matter of fact, on my Apple Music, he is the star, #1 most played recording person on my Apple Music. Amos Evans. When you say play songs by Amos Evans, Apple picks it up and they'll play it. My son helped me when I do my shows and programs. You'll see this a lot.
We've all been hurt at some point, even abandoned. Many of us have done the hurting ourselves. We get to the point where we don't trust anyone, nor do we feel worthy of being loved by anyone. Then there's that one person who just doesn't give up on loving you. Their love is unconditional. Their love stays long enough for you to heal. And then they promise to never leave. That's love you can count on. God's love.
That has been one of the most favorite roll-ins that we do. And that's my son. That's his content. I want to give a shout out to all the wonderful people who worked with my son in Nashville, Tennessee. Dolly Parton, he sang with her, Dawn of a Brand New Morning. Over 3 to 4 million people watched that, maybe more than that. And then my son, Stephen Evans, Steve-O, the producer from California. Everybody knows Steve-O, man. He's in a whole different world by himself. When Steve-O, the producer, does things, it's like on a whole different level. So when you see my son Steve-O doing his production with the big, amazing people in the world, I always sit back and say, wow, I'm so blessed because I can see my sons doing amazing things. One is in the movie capital of the world, that's California, Steve-O, the producer. My other son, Amos Evans, he's in the music capital of the world. Watch this.
Stephen Evans Studio in Hollywood, California.
That's my son's studio. Somebody said, tell me that again. Okay, I'll show it to you again. My son has his own studio in Hollywood, California. And he also teaches at California Baptist University. When I walk through that university and see my son has his office, has a studio, quality studio for the next 5 or 7 years. They already have state-of-the-art everything there. And one of the most beautiful campuses. And I've been to Maryland University. I live here in DMV. Georgetown University, American University, Howard University. I've been to the universities here in the DMV. But when you're talking about California Baptist University, it's on a whole different level. It's on a whole different level. You can eat off the ground, and it's so big. That campus is so big, and my son teaches there, and it's huge. You ever go to California, stop by California Baptist University, and they have a super great basketball team, especially the women's team is amazing. They got several championships. And that campus is huge, and to have my son to be a part of that is amazing. The road to 1 million. Okay, somebody said play. Let me see Steven's studio again. Okay.
Stephen Evans Studio in Hollywood, California.
So when your kids grow, man, and they grow up and then they take their own path, make their own chapters, and I'm a proud father. I'm so happy for my kids. Steve-O, the producer in California. Amos Evans, Nashville, Tennessee. Movie capital of the world, Steve-O, the producer. Nashville, Tennessee, music capital of the world, Amos Evans. Both of them in the place of their dreams. And I'm happy for them. So whenever something happens there, I gotta put my sons in the spotlight, and it helps me, boom, to get us to the road to 1 million. And I'm looking forward to the day, man, when Steven would take this wheel into stratospheres and atmospheres beyond our wildest dreams. Yeah, he is getting in position for that. And my son Amos is right there behind him, you know, always to look forward to the legacy. PIC TV network. Man, when Steven get in the driver's seat, you guys, it's going to be so crazy. You know, and I'm going to say, take it to the next level. Take it, you can take it from here. You know, Dad just started it, but Steven going to take it. Watch it. I don't think anything on the planet gonna be able to touch when he does what he does, because he's already with the stars, and there's only only one place to go, and that's higher. Another road to 1 million moment. This was the road to 1 million moment. Watch this.
One of the greatest moments I ever had in recording in this year was at the Congressional Black Caucus, and when I seen Ghost and then Tyrese meet. And these brothers was hugging each other in love. It was like no acting, no egos, it's just nothing but love. And to record this moment live, and Tyrese seeing Ghost, man, in that room, it was 10,000 people in there, but you would never knew it because these brothers embraced in love. And it was just so much passion, you know, when you see Tyrese and Ghost meet, you know, at that.
That moment was one of the moments that you had to be there and you couldn't miss it. At the Congressional Black Caucus, and to see Tyrese and Ghost walk and see each other, I said, I gotta get this recording, boom. And it was one of those moments to see those brothers, man, and the genuine love that they have for each other and respect that they had for each other was an amazing moment. The road to 1 million with PIC TV Network.
I love my life. 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 No, no, we don't know where tomorrow might bring, but the future, the hours away. So me, I live my life today. For me, I live my life today.
Bringing the one and only Super Bowl #1 champion of the world, y'all. Y'all know he's there. We're going to be doing some things together on PIC TV Network, y'all. Doug Bringing.
That's just how we roll. You know what it is, how we roll. You know what it is. That's just how we roll.
It's moments when I look at how things unfold.
Go ahead, yeah. What's up, dude? Well, hey, my wife is dancing on the Jennifer Hudson show with Terrence Howard, and I'm a little jealous because she was really moving. Turn this thing around. Turn this thing around. Turn this thing around so you can see where we at. We're on the Jennifer Hudson show. This is the stage with all pops off, folks.
And guess what? It was the best dance of my life.
You get it. Hey, you're slow with it. You tickling yourself. Y'all made me do that.
Y'all gotta watch it. She's gonna be on tomorrow on the Jennifer Hudson show.
On my birthday.
Right on Dancing with Terrence Howard. My wife can be dancing with Terrence Howard.
Yes.
Serious actor, y'all.
And that moment was another highlight to the road to 1 million. We were at Warner Brothers, no, Universal Studios, let me get that right. Universal Studios. And we were at the Jennifer Hudson show, as you saw. And while we were there, my son Steven was with us. And before the show opened up, they said, we're going to give one person a gift. And they had a shirt with the Jennifer Hudson show on it. And they said, okay, it was 400 or 500 people here. We got one person to give this to. And they said, we're going to give it to you. That's me, David Evans. Boom, put it in my hand. You guys didn't see that, but that was the opening of the show. We couldn't take that part. And I got that shirt and I put it into a case. Matter of fact, it's in the other room. It's in a case. I haven't wore. It's in the case right there, and it's going to stay in that glass case where if you ever come on my house, you'll see it. And that was a special, special moment. Jennifer Hudson show. Wow. There is moments to the road to 1 million. We got to show you guys some more. We got plenty more to show you guys. This is just some of the segments that we have. I want to say thank you to my brother, Big Sim, who's watching. Thank you, man. I love you so much. You know that already. I want to say thank you again to Ramona Rogers. We love you. The road to 1 million for PIC TV Network. We got some more to show you guys, some more shows, some more segments, some more reels, some more everything. Yeah, it's because of wonderful people like you, we are where we are. My son, Stephen Evans, we were in California, and this was one of the biggest events happening in that weekend. My son helped out the production, and my man Leon was there, and this was the atmosphere that was there. This was one of those moments. And my man Kirk Franklin was the featured person because they were doing songs and tributes to him, and Kirk was there. We had a chance to go behind the scenes with him. My son Steve will put me behind the scenes. Me and my wife walked back there past security in the same room with Kirk Franklin. And the first thing Kirk Franklin said when he seen me was this: "Man, I know you. Where I know you from? I know you. I know this guy. Well, I know." My wife said, "Yeah, my husband knows everybody." Kirk Franklin said, "I know him. Where I know you from? I just know you." Kirk Franklin said that to me like 5 times. "I know you. I know you. I know." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just David Evans." Watch this.
You may not have gone to the church, and you might not know the Lord all your life. But there was a brother named Tupac from Los Angeles, and he wrote a song to you mothers. Come on, music. I don't got much of a Kirk Franklin voice. Jarrell do. Come here, Jarrell. Come on, Jarrell. It wasn't my idea. The maestro just asked me to do it. Do I have permission? All right, we're a house of order, amen? So can we bring it down? So first of all, I just want to say something. I want to say something. Let's work on. Let's work on. First of all, Los Angeles, make some noise. First of all. Let me tell you something. I just want to tell you something. Tell my people in the struggle. Your people are around about you. Here's some pain medicine. Happy Mother's Day. You are Sunday best. Can we get the real Kirk Franklin out here one more time? He might got a little poetic flow. Let's see if we got a little poetic flow for you. Somebody say, "Come on, Kirk." Los Angeles is waiting for him. This is the real Kirk.
Moment was a surreal moment to be there and my son working the production for that event. Steve-O, the producer. And my man Leon, who is up there, is one of the greatest orchestra leaders in the world. To see Leon directing and to see how his spirit was so nice after the program, hugging us, went out, fellowship, and meeting his wife. We got to bring Leon to DC. I would love to have Steve-O, the producer, my son Amos Evans, and bringing Leon here for a big event. That was just, I don't think it's not too many places that can hold a crowd, because you get Steve-O, the producer, and Amos, they're going to shut it down because they're music brothers. And Steven knows people on the level of Rihanna, Coco Jones, Keisha Coles, Chris Brown. Steven has a whole grocery list of people. And then Amos has Nashville and one of the greatest singers. Let me get his name because I got his flyer over here. Marv Green. And he has a song called Amazed by You. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. He was shut down any place in the DMV. You get Marv Green to come here and Nashville to come to DC, and we get Stephen Evans to bring LA to DC with both of them, and then to put icing on the cake with Leon doing the orchestra. We can't have we don't have the place to hold it. It would have to be several days to that to bring that to pass, because you have the best of the country artists coming to DC from Nashville. Then you have the best of the R&B world coming here to the DC area with some of the greatest artists in the world and some of the greatest musicians in the world. It will be such an amazing thing. And we'll see. We will see, PIC TV. The road to 1 million views, and I'm going to get ready for segment 2. Hope you enjoyed segment 1. And those who've been checking us out, thank you for your support, PIC TV Network fans. Let's get ready for segment 2. See you next time. The road to 1 million, PIC TV Network.